So, we are going to get very deep in this topic, and it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. Simply amazing. We are going to go way back. We're going to break this down. Like, you know how many dating videos, advice, etc., there is? We're going to go way back, bro. We're going to go way back to how things used to be to how they are now, and in between how things turn the way they turn, like for real. That's what we're going to do. So if you look back, and I have solutions to all this as well, so do not blink, do not miss a beat. If you go way back to the Stone Age, women loved the most masculine men back then. Just the biggest, baddest dudes. For the simple fact that life used to be so dangerous, all these crazy, exotic, wild animals, saber-toothed tigers and everything else. We're talking way back. Their lives were in danger. Women are survivalists. That's what they needed. Women cater towards what they need. They need it. Just like today, they need attention. Their lives are safe. An animal's not going to pop out and just take their lives. That easy. Unless you're blind and you walk into the Everglades of Florida or some shit and an alligator swoops you up. Then that's a different story, but women typically go towards what they really need. They used to really need the biggest, baddest dudes. They didn't care if he had multiple wives. They did not care. They just want to live. They just want to survive. They just want to be protected. They'll do as they're told. But please save me. That's how it used to be. And guess what? Times have changed. We're never going to be in those times again unless World War III happens, and you'll see a lot of behavioral changes. Best believe. But like I said, times have changed. Now, we had made this world so damn good. Yes, us men did this. Not the women, us. We made this world so damn good, so damn safe, so damn privileged. So much so that it boosted women up so much. And this is a thank you we get for how things are today. And like I said, bro, this does not make women bad. I'm not saying this in any way, but women cater towards what they need. Do they need this type of protection from the biggest, baddest, strongest dudes on earth? They really don't. They're going to continue to live without that. Now they don't even want to be near real, confident, competent, masculine men. They don't. They just want to be in the mix of their little girly friends and doing dumb shit all the time because they don't have to do anything. And they front like they don't need men, but yet they're still involved with men 24/7. So really you do. They just put up that front like they don't. And the reason why relationships and things are failing so much today is because women don't even have to be in a relationship to begin with. They can just talk their way into anything. They can do anything. They can get more without being in a relationship. It used to be the opposite. They used to need a relationship because we did not have these. They can't just get a hold of anybody. They need to cater to somebody because that's their needs. Now, they have their needs met. They got whatever they want in the flicks of fingers. This is the truth. We're not saying they're bad people because of it. It just is what it is. They can get whatever they want without committing in a relationship. And I'm about to give you guys some responses to all this as well. But yes, they can get all this stuff without being in a relationship. This is just where we're at. But this stuff stems down to greed. It really does. We all know, even other women know, how entitled the average modern day woman is. It's very entitled to want to get free stuff out of men, not commit to them, not love them, not nurture them, not be feminine, just acting wild and crazy and getting whatever you want because you look a little bit good right now. But guess what? Those times always fade. Those times always come to an end, a screeching halt. And that's typically when their needs change again and they have to start to be different and kind of cater to a man because this stuff ain't working out the way it used to. And then all of a sudden, that's what they have to do. And this can be, not 100% of the time, but it can be, and it usually is, a recipe for disaster for women. And it came down to your own greed. Because if women can get all these things that they can get in a relationship, plus more with a cherry on top, best believe they're going to easily get it without committing, without giving to a man, because that's what they're doing. Because if they were to commit to a relationship, guys, now they have to put in work themselves. They want everything given without putting in any work. They don't want to come home, cook and clean and take care of their man and do this and do that. They just want all the benefits without putting in any work. That's where we're at. That's why I'm saying the world we live in today is full of lies, manipulation, deception, and if you're stupid enough, you will be involved in that bullshit. And if you're stupid enough, you will take a woman that has lived a lot of her life doing that kind of bullshit and you will commit to her. Don't be a dummy. Do not be a dummy. Don't do that. You simply deserve better. Simply. They can find happiness elsewhere. We're not even saying we wish damned on their lives and all this stuff. This stuff don't matter, guys. Like, people are going to do what they're going to do. They're going to make the mistakes they're going to make. It really don't matter. We don't even wish these women bad. We're just not committing. We don't want to. It's not in our benefit. The way things used to be, it was. Typically not now, unless you land on the right thing, and that's what's going to be the benefit. You have to get someone that is not full-on greedy. You don't want a wife like that anyways. You don't want a greedy little wife. You don't. You want somebody who is down for you and gives you amazing treatment as you give them. And here's the solution, ladies. If you want to get, and I'm giving you guys game right now, if you want to get the most out of a man the easiest way possible, give him the world. Like I don't mean financially gifts. Just do what you're supposed to do. Be committed. Do what you're supposed to do. Play your role. Simple. You don't have to do much. If you could do those things alone, he will actually give you the world. That's how it goes. But you also have to be careful because You got to make sure he's really down for you, because if you're not the right woman, you might get taken advantage of. It's a cold world out there. It's a cold, cold world. And a lot of people nowadays are going to take what they can take. They'll take whatever's going to benefit them and run. That's what everyone's doing, bro. And I'm not making this video to trip anybody up, but this is all the truth, bro. People today are so selfish, and it's created so much trust issues in today's society. It's done so many things because people don't want to play their part. And it comes down to greed. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to play my part. I'm playing my damn part. But I'm not going to get myself in a situation that I don't want to be in. I'm just simply not. It's never going to happen. But if you look out there in the world, it's all a bunch of manipulation, bro. It's all a bunch of lies. It's women a lot of the time cover things up as well. I don't need a man. You really do. You have men all over your phone. You have men all over the place. You're benefiting from men while staying single and not committing to not one of them. You're at Rose Cottage last weekend. You're in a mansion the next. You're on a yacht the next. This all came from man. Not even who built it. That's who owns the place. That's who owns the yacht. You're literally going. You're literally involved with a man. But yet they'll flaunt being single and I don't need a man and all this bullshit. You're literally involved with a man. 24/7. They cannot live without male attention and validation. If every man in the world right now, if every single man on earth, if all men on earth come together, we left out every woman and we all talked amongst each other and we said, you know what? This is the standard. This is how things are going to be. And this is the way it's going to go. And we snapped our fingers like this. The whole world, the way women would act would change within 12 hours. Completely. And this is what's going on. Even the men today are screwing up because they're feeding in to the game. They're feeding into what women are doing. It's women running game and men are playing into it because they're going to take what they can get. Like I said, everyone's gotten greedy today. Nobody wants to just look at their own individual life and play their role and put in the work. That's what most people are failing to do today. This is how we're here. Someone's getting screwed over 24/7. Someone's getting the shitty end of the stick. Some female is getting her back blown out, used and tossed to the side, and then she's heartbroken or whatever. Or she done something vice versa. She sold a guy a dream. And now he's done. So there's always manipulation going on. People can't just do things the right way because of greed. And this is what it's come to, bro. Women play their game. They went their way, and that's what, bro. You can't tell me. And this is not an anti-women video. Like, this has nothing to do with, oh, they're evil and all this stuff. But they really went their own way. Like, they really did. And men followed. That was the whole problem. It literally happened in plain sight. People followed that shit. I watched my own friends when I was like a teenager, bruh, fall into the trap of Snapchat and all this bullshit because that's where they were at. They followed the women. Now men today are in the mix, into the game, into the lies. Because that's what it is. But if we all came together, like I said, and snapped our fingers, no, this is a standard, this is how it's going to be. We ain't doing nothing for you. This is how it's got to be. Women would get to work in a flick. They cannot survive without us, bro. I don't care what career woman you are. You still need a man. You still need male attention. You do. Or else you're outright miserable. Why would you do that to yourself? Just to say the words, I don't need a man? The world is completely fucked. And it's because of greed, stupidity, selfishness. It's just absurd. But I gave you the solution. I gave you ladies' game. The easiest way to get what you want from a man and to maintain and to live your best life is for you to play your role and not be so greedy, because that's just going to work for you for some years. It never ends well. It does not end well. There comes a point in time where you yourself have to grow up and put in some work and help. There comes that time. Your greediness, your selfishness, that might work a couple of years when you're at your peak, when you're at your cutest. No one can say no to you, right? Those days fade. And that's when women typically have to start to act right. Like I said, they will do what they can get away with, bro. And obviously in today's day and age with how things are, social media, all the options, they're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to get away with what they're going to get away with. And it's just going to continue to damage the world and the dating scene. Trust issues, gender wars. But I'm the bad person for speaking out about the truth. I'm the bad person for being a traditional male. I'm a bad person for wanting the world to be better and what it's supposed to be. Because there's probably some toxic female watching this video that's just da, 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 da. But it's all the truth. This is not a shaming women video. It's just the truth. We're not even calling you bad people. This is just what the world has gone into. Like, I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. This is the world. There's nothing else to say. This is the world we're in. I continue to see the same things that has happened to me as a younger male happen now to younger males that were my age at one point in time, 18, 19, 20. The exact same things are happening to those guys. I'm seeing it unfold. And I know how women are at those ages as well. I've talked to many myself. I know damn well what they're like. And it's not good. It is not good. The bottom line here is people have to wake the fuck up, bro. Even men. You idiots are not helping anything. Because if we were all to come together and unite and snap our fingers and say, no, this is a standard, this is the way it's going to be. If everyone thought like me, the world would shape up within 12 hours. I'm not even joking. You can say, oh no, it wouldn't. It fucking would. You bet your ass it would. You bet your ass it would. Women would instantly start to act accordingly. They would be put in their place. They would have to perform. They would be forced to grow up. You know how many immature 20-some-year-old women there are out there, bro? More immature than females that was 15, 16 years old whenever I was that age. I'm not even joking. It's that bad. And you know why? It's because they can. It's because they can. They can get away with it. Their time is also coming to an end. It's coming to a screeching halt. They can't get away with that forever. It comes down to greed. It comes down to not wanting to work at all. I'm a princess, passenger princess bullshit. It really is what it is. And these are some of the best points that I could have possibly thought of for this video, and I made some great analogies, and it's it's a shame that this stuff will actually probably never happen. I really hope it does. I really hope the world gets better, but man, you know what else I hope for? I hope to make the most positive impact that I possibly can while I'm still here. To show people how much better things can be with trust. Like, bro, even these females that's getting everything handed to them and all this stuff, they're not even the happiest people. They're not even the happiest campers. It's like they're just entitled brats. You see them everywhere. You see them on social media, and it's just like, I've seen women much happier than they are. Like, they're doing it wrong. All these games, bro, it's such a waste of time. It does nothing for anybody. Women actually derive a lot of happiness by serving a man. Which was my advice to all you ladies. If you want the best life, pick a man and serve him. You don't have to serve any man on earth, but get the best man you can get. And serve him. Not like a slave, but you get what I'm saying. Why would you not? You not think he's serving you? He will give you the fucking world. Get out of here with that. But modern day women are so entitled. You can't even tell them to serve a man. What do you think I am? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? This motherfucker would give you the world, and you're complaining about just serving someone that's going to give you the world. You're complaining about that? You didn't have to do the hard things. What you do ain't hard. Serving a man is not fucking hard. It's not. All the bullshit out there today, bro, it's so ridiculous. Hearing it, seeing it. It's just entitlement, pure fucking greed. Evil. It really is. And they're all convinced that's the best way. Till it's too late. Go talk to go talk to all the other women that is too late for. They'll give you a rundown. I've had women come out to me in real life. I've had women that call me. I've had all kinds of crazy shit that I've heard and seen, and you don't even wish it for them, bro. You don't wish it for nobody, but with all that greed, something bad's bound to happen. That's why it's best to pick yourself up and start to be the human being you're supposed to be. This new day and age, bro, it's a completely broken system. And like I said too, I don't blame all women. I know what they do, and it's definitely not good. I blame the men just as much. Don't get it twisted, I've said it a million times. Men are feeding into it, it's your fucking fault too. Guess what, whenever I was doing it, I didn't know I was doing it, but I was doing it. And that was my fault. I look back now and it's like, stupid. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I actually done that. I would never do that now. And that's a sign of growth. I was just fortunate enough to have that experience early and seen how things are. And I think the whole world would shift so fucking fast if all men got together, snapped their fingers, and said, this is the standard, this is the way it's going to be. We're not budging, we're not moving, this is how it is. Women are going to start to follow. It's going to be women followers all around again. Because guess what? They're running off to the races right now, doing whatever they want to do, getting away with it while they can. It's not going to end good. That's why the dating scene is going to be so messed up. We don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this for nobody. This is what you guys have to understand. I'm not coming from a place here of complaining, hating, this or that, but some people take it that way, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, bro, we have a broken society. Look at the numbers. Look at the statistics. Look at people's states. These women that are so greedy out there, they're not even happy, bro. They're all bitchy and rude and pissed off and all this stuff, and it's like, what is wrong with you? I'll tell you what's wrong with you. Someone told you to do the things you're doing today. You thought it was the right answer, and it's not the right answer. I'm telling you the right answer. Serve a man that's going to give you the world. That is the only answer. We are better together. And guess what? It takes two to tango. So women have to wake up, men have to wake the fuck up, and stop being stupid as hell. Because it's all stupid. It's ridiculous. I plan to be a very positive influence in this world, in my own life, in my own relationships, in my own friendships, to show people how things are supposed to be, how you're supposed to bond with your homies, with your friends, with your brothers, with your boys, with your girl. I'm going to be the one that's going to be teaching people that kind of shit, bro. That's what I plan on doing, to show people the right answers. Because most people in the modern world, bro, are getting it wrong, because it's all full of what? Lies, manipulation, and deception. You can't tell me any fucking different, and if you do, you're just one of them. You're no better. Traditional here. You're not traditional if you don't agree with this video.